All right, lads. There we go. It's that time of the year again. Well, it's not that time of the year again, but for some people, it's that time of the year again. For me, it's the first time of the year. First time for everything. Got a beverage. Sorry about the long silence. Just had to let more people know about this good old-fashioned archive stream. Alrighty then. So how's things looking on your end? How's things looking on everyone's end? Let me go get the video files. Let me get them video files. Where did I put them? Put them in a folder. Put them in a folder called tournament. I've got the first folder. Alright. There we go. Alright. So, audio is looking good. Okay. So, my gosh. Alright, do we want to hear the story about the tournament before we start the tournament? Or do you just want to go straight into the tournament? Huh? Let me know. Because there are stories to tell about the tournament, as much as there is a tournament to show. And I should have the brackets somewhere. I don't know where the brackets are. Whatever you prefer. Okay, so in order to get some nice looking brackets, I will tell the tale of the tournament first. As a matter of fact, this is a good time to catch up with Revolution as a whole. But I don't know. What one do we want? Hang on, yeah. I think I'll recite the tale. Man, I'm stuck right now between one or the other. But there are many tales to be told, and there's a tournament to watch. As a matter of fact, yeah? Whatever's good we prefer, yeah? Okay. You said whatever we prefer. I think it would be wiser to, We're ready, Poop. Alright, but do we want to hear the tales? Because there's always a tale with this kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna play the tournament first, because I think that's what everyone wants to see. Let's move this to the other side for now. Okay, so there we go. I'll tell the tales of the tournament next time, yeah? I'll tell the tale of the tournament after the tournament's done. Man, I've been so indecisive about this, man. Okay, so there we go. Nope, is that it? Is that what I'm talking about? Wait a minute, what's this? I want this one. There we go. How's that for you? Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, so, wait, no. What are you doing? Get back here.
Alright, yeah. Welcome to the Virtua Revival, the first one ever.
There we go. How's that for?
Right now, we got this E over here. He's gonna be playing. He's gonna be playing Go Hinagami, yeah? So, it's swap. Oh my god, the names have to swap. Oh my god, help me out. Don't worry about that. I can do that, no problem. He's gonna swap. Reimu is playing. Yeah, now not Mr. E, yeah? Now it's Reimu playing. Yeah.
There was quite a lot of confusion back there. But it was a high energy affair back then, man. It was crazy. Good times. Reimu versus Reimu? Indeed it is. Well, it's not really. It's Reimu versus Mr. E, who was supposed to be someone else, but somebody took his place.
What's it? Reimu's playing go. Let's see what happens.
I was so exhausted at the time as well.
Yeah? Rocking some nice threads, huh?
Man. Let's go Hakurai Reimu!
First round begins, yeah?
Man, I think I turned down the audio a bit too low, but you couldn't hear it at the time.
Checking out them shins. What's it? Running up in there, yeah, like it's a bad habit, yeah? More down punches. Oh, snap. He's just jumping in on people like it's no tomorrow. Boom, just check this guy. He keeps ducking. He keeps doing 2P. Just getting everywhere with his 2P. But he ain't doing no damage. Our boy Go over here. Our boy Reimu is doing even more damage. Look at that, yeah? Oh, he finds a nice little high string, yeah? Check him out. Doing a little high kick, yeah? Just kicking
lots of 2P. Of course there's lots of 2P, man.
Thinks he's the master of the 2P button, yeah? Jab his arms, yeah? Oh my god. Any better, and that could have been a ring out right there. Boom. Straight up mid kick into a KO. I've had enough. Stand up, punk. I've seen you 2P too many times. Get counter hit. Round 2. Let's go.
Man, that overlay is so bootlegged. Holy cow. Then everything was
Push him
bootlegged.
up in the air. Now things are going a bit wrong for our go man.
Wouldn't be
Reimu.
VF without 2Ps.
Gets up with a mid kick. Putting down the pressure. Doesn't follow with the string. Goes back turn. Checks him out with a few other strings there. Boom. Getting hit by a kidder. Oh boy, he steps in a bit with a nice lunging kick. Crouching punch will seal the deal. One apiece. Oh my god.
Man, I'm still exhausted. You can hear that I'm exhausted, man.
It's time.
There was some mad juju going on beforehand.
Bobbleheads up in here. Somebody pause. Who the hell paused? 1P pause. Who's that?
That was a fun one.
Alright, whatever. You're on the ground. You're on the losing side anyway. We'll go on like nothing happened.
It was a long day. Everyone was tired. AFL noises in the distance. Indeed, man.
They just keep slamming each other. The boy Reimu is just poking out. Oh no, slam him to the ground. Tries to get a low throw, but no good. Gets caught up by counter. He doesn't know how to hit. Oh! And he gets up with a rising mid kick. Boom, that'll seal the deal. Reimu is one round
Don't
away
try and
from
challenge it if you don't know what you're doing, boy. Man, I'm yelling at the top of my lungs for this.
Boom, jumping kick.
Let me go get those brackets sorted out while this goes on.
No crunch punches are gonna catch that one. Checking him out, yeah? More double punching. Tries to get him with a nice bit, but no! It's one apiece. He's had enough of your buttons.
Look at that, man. 2 counter hits in a row and this dude's still mashing 2P?
Just give him 1 point.
Give him a 1. Just give that guy a 1.
There you go. They're going right into the next thing like nothing ever happened in the first one.
Anyway, that's what I want.
First round again, yeah? Boom. More maneuvers. Checking him out with more mids. Oh boy, slamming him down to the ground like he's a bad habit. Tries to get a low throw, but still no dice. He's not staying on the ground forever.
See that? 2 pauses by the same guy? That's how you know this is that's how you know this is a mess.
You're not getting DQ'd, yeah? Just go on, yeah? An unknown USB device has been connected as its controller failed on him. No, it hasn't. Something's unknown. Try and get some in a
Fuzzy,
minute
please.
again, yeah?
Still 1P. Look at that, man.
Oh my god. The pain I've been through right now.
Yeah, I'm still so exhausted from everything that happened beforehand.
Ooh, look at that.
I
They hit
paused
him
them
with
a
the stop
bit
sign.
to let him know
Knock
who
him down.
punched them.
Okay. Another one of those, yeah, quickly, yeah?
Aye,
Jump around,
aye,
feeling out the advantage,
God.
both of them.
Hold up,
Seizing
I
it out
didn't
with
even
some
put on
offensive.
stream
Look
lights.
at him, man, using that all-range movement like it's Virtua Fighter 4. Trying to sneak in some movement like
Hold
that.
up, oh boy, where'd it
This
go?
time he
Get
blocks
back.
the high into the little face.
Hold up, let me pause this for a second. Let me pause it for a second, yeah. I want to copy this. There we go. I want to paste the reference. There we go.
Palm.
That's
They're
my
checking
fact.
each other out. Moving like that.
There we go.
This time he blocks
Make
the
sure
high
we
into
don't
the little
miss
face
a
palm.
single hit.
They're checking each other out. Whoa, just slam him down with that little grab. Mid kick again, Reimu.
Remember they're using the play. People used whatever they had. Any controller as well. I know Reimu was using a PS4 controller. And the boy Mr. E was just using, I think he was using a lone stick. That wasn't only sticks. One guy was playing with the Pokken pad, for Pete's sake.
Oh boy, he's ducking all right. Checking him out, checking each other out, yeah? Very close, no move. Throw breaks up in the house. Nobody's catching these hands tonight. Oh boy, throwing him to the ground like he's a nasty habit. Oh my god.
Oh boy, Blue Link following us? That's pretty nice.
Oh no! That's 2 apiece, yeah? That's a bit, yeah? Alright, there we go.
There we go, lads. There's, what's it called? All the tournament participants on stream at once.
Yeah? Welcome to Virtua Fighter. Your boy, the poop tickler here, hosting things for these cows. Hey, get up in there, yeah? Give each other a handshake, and let's get the next competitors up in here. I don't have a bracket right now, yeah? Welcome to a tournament, yeah?
Anyway, yeah. So, how is that compatible? We just don't know. No, here's the deal, yeah? Both of this guy over here, Mr. quote-unquote Mr. E, the person assuming his identity, because it wasn't really Mr. E, it was someone else, yeah? Never played the game before with us, yeah? Never played the game before. But he showed up. And that was great of him, yeah? Reimu played the game a little bit before we went. He found Go, and he was so pleased. He was playing on a PS4 controller, and I think he had a few issues causing pauses and whatnot. But that was no problem, yeah? Eventually, in the end, I think he borrowed someone else's controller later on. But our boy here, not Mr. E, but Mr. E, never played the game before. He only knew coming in, 2P, cheap move. That's all he knew. All he knew coming in. 2P is the cheap maneuver. That was it. Look at him. He's rocking a PS4 controller as well. Both of these dudes rocking PS4 controllers.
We're recording this stuff.
See what I mean? Yeah, check it out, man.
So let's get a move on quick.
And there's me updating the brackets like a big bad boy, yeah?
Yeah.
Updating the brackets on the phone.
Yeah.
There we go, yeah? Good times. Who was next?
All right.
Man, this was such a good event as well. It felt so high energy at the time.
Great old one is sitting on this side, yeah? Okay. Controls mentally, yeah?
Yeah. I want to change something like this. Change the stage to black. Yes.
Move that a bit. Why did I move that? That's a bad idea. Select. Just resetting the scores, yeah?
Alright, yeah.
I should have given that guy 2.
Okay, man, I'm forgetting to give this guy 2 points on the board. Official has no currently found recording of poop screaming around him. It's not there? I think we should check the BB tag archive. If anyone can find it, give it to me and I'll play it.
These people have been feeling this game out throughout the tournament, yeah? Let's see how well their little fairing are starting them, yeah? Boom, rocking some threads. He's a big fan of Ashton Stampede, it seems. Yes, it is. Who would have thought that you see a game where, what's it called, Ashton Stampede could fight with a very nice honest office lady getting thrown to the ground. Oh boy, we're checking each other out. The parry again, ducks it, not done properly this time. Look at him dashing all over the place like a Tekken tag tournament. Oh my god, what a clean step right behind him. Boy, looks like he's a bit of trouble. Checks him out with that little crouch stand up. Had enough of that stuff yet. Something on your leg, girl. There's a little stain on your office lady legs. Boom, check it.
Waiting for the sudden screen. I have to watch Rose see if and tag all the way through. Waiting for the sudden screen. I think it's nearer the end. I think it was winners finals where that took place. Does Kingo still play this game? I was a huge fan of his art. We just don't know, man.
Oh, checking him out with the low as well. Got him at the wall. That should seal the deal. That's a bit fast, yeah. Oh my god, I just saw a look on the great old one's face. It wasn't so great, and it made him look a bit younger. Made him look a little less wise and experienced, if you know what I mean. Oh man, look at that, using that punch. Oh no. Doesn't know the proper combo though, but it doesn't matter, we all here anyway. Going in the parry after getting a hit. What a great way to waste your launcher. But don't worry about it, we play this game next time, it's so hunky.
Parried after getting his launcher. I will never. That was so funny at the time.
Again, look at that, man. The return treatment. 2P on the legs. You got something on the shoes. Mind if I tug on that belt of yours? Okay, a little full circular. Kick guard. Checks him out with a low. No parry for you. Hoist him up in the air. Oh boy. Side steps all day, every day. Oh boy, he read that thing just right, but he didn't get there in time. Get up kick. The forward kicks, and that's it. Dorson up 1-0. There's a real man's fighting game club up in here. Anyway, you ready to go in the next game? They're ready to go in the next game. I'm ready to go in the next game. We're ready. This guy's asking us if we read One Piece. Like we got time to read One Piece when we're playing Virtua Fighter.
I forgot about that guy asking us if we read One Piece.
Oh man, that's sweet. Knocking him off his feet. That's your back. And then with the Jin Kazama specials. Into the forward throw. Down on the ground. What's gonna happen? Low, get up low into the stagger. Oh no, more stagger. He ducks the last hit. He's almost alive. It could go out the way. Oh, and it's gonna be a low sweep. That'll seal the deal, my man. It'll be a low sweep. Next round. Let's go. Side turn counter hits.
What is this? Is this Tekken?
You know you're getting hit. Oh, did you see that right round this punk? Into the wall.
Gorson is really good at fighting. He's the current EU champ of Pokken. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Get a nice little knockdown there. Just chuck him down to the ground like he's a bad habit. Low get up, full charge. Nothing though. Oh, funky movement. Round the sides. Oh, just ducks on the ring, yeah? Oh, just run up and kick this sucker down. Just run. I had enough of watching this guy go woo, 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 woo. Watching him square dancing like, come on. Had enough. Gut punch. More movement. Staying away. High kick gets in. Look at these two. Standing around like no trouble. Goes in for a low punch like he's going to do the parry. Jabbing him out under the parry. The fourth throw. 2 rounds up. Excelente. No damage. See this outfit? Too clean for you. It's too clean. Your outfit is dirty as all hell. You've been on the ground too many times. Oh, nice low punch. Nobody's getting a perfect this time. Full charge. Wow. Forward throw. Sweet move. Kick. Whoa. Okay. Full charge into the forward throw. Oh, that doesn't quite seal the deal. It could be a comeback. You don't know. Anything's possible in Virtua Fighter. He gets a kick in.
Anything's possible in Virtua Fighter.
Don't get him kicks.
Oh, I know that anything is possible with Virtua Fighter, but there we go.
Low poke. 2-0 to Gorson.
I don't even think I managed to get him on the string.
Alright, that's gonna be that one, yeah? I just gotta sort out the brackets on my phone. Unfortunately, this thing has a loser's bracket right now. There we go. Alright, our next game is Joey.
Anyway, hold up. Before we go on today, I don't think I managed to get the other guy down for on the stream archive there. I didn't manage to change the thing. I've never done anything like this before. Very happy to catch this. Thank you. Don't forget, yeah, you can subscribe and donate and follow and all that stuff. It's only E6P. Are you commentating with a megaphone? This guy's pretty good. Yeah, Gorson, what's it called? Let's give it a rundown, yeah. Great old one started playing. What's it? Since I think it was Saturday. He came down and gave the game a try. Or was it Sunday? It was one of those 2 days. I think it was Saturday, actually, now that I think about it. He came. No, it was Saturday. He had a stick. He had a Tournament Edition 2. Tournament Edition 2. That's why I remember him. Is the Tournament Edition 2 has a strange problem where when he unlocks his stick, what's it called? The start and select buttons just go off. Immediately pressed. But like, it's not like a rapid fire press. It's just like one press and hold. So then you gotta lock it every time you don't want to press start or select. It's a pretty funny glitch. He came by on Saturday and started playing the game, and he enjoyed it. Not there to play Virtua Fighter. He wasn't. Nobody. I don't think anybody really was there to play Virtua Fighter at the start of the event. But he came out and he followed, and he was there. Like, he was one of the first people to ask about the tournament as well when we were there. Good person. Gorson played the game on a Pokken pad. He played the game on the Pokken pad. No need for converters. That's it called. One of his Pokken buddies tried the game previously and told him over to come and try it out himself. He really likes that costume as well. Must be a fan of Trigun or something. Is it Trigun? With Vash the Stampede? I don't know. But he came down and he found this guy immediately with John. He looked at Jean in the eye. And said, yeah, I want this guy. Then he pressed the square button. It's like, what? There's a Vash the Stampede costume? And then he picked him. Great times. Great old one found his way with Aoi. The moment he found that business suit, he wasn't letting her out of his sight. What a time to be alive, huh? Anyway, I've got the brackets fixed up. We only had to make it single elimination at the tournament. It's a single elimination tournament. There was no time for a double elimination. I would have liked to run a double elimination bracket, but there simply wasn't any time for it. And so what we had to do was we had to improvise. We had to quickly say, all right, there's not going to be that there, you know? We had to quickly improvise. That was the way it was, you know? Hang on, yeah. But anyway.
Versus Virtua Fighter. I don't even think we managed to get our guys to see him. Yeah. Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, that's where I have to go up afterwards.
Alright, yeah. I didn't show those guys yet. Look at that.
There you go.
Hey Joey, get on the stream. Not even on the stream, on the video recording.
We got our competitors there. I missed out on the other two, unfortunately. Bit of a disappointment, but.
There you go, yeah.
No, it's not me up next. It's just him getting blocked by AFL. They kept delaying the tournament so we could stream them. We said, yeah, we want to pack the stream up. Sorry. Man, that comes in later. I'll tell the tale of the tournament later.
There you go.
Even though fun is guaranteed because it's Virtua Fighter 5.
Right, they're going straight into it. They don't even give me the time to fix up the scoreboard.
Look at them, man. Them impatient little guns. Not even giving me the time to fix up the scoreboard, huh? They check their buttons even though the game has, what's it called? Button check at character select. But I guess, you know, if you're not used to it.
Checks in the start of the character select screen.
You know, if you're not used to it, you're not used to it.
Alright, just a quick button check. Nobody uses select at the character select screen anyways.
Nobody uses it. But there I was telling everyone it was the tightest shit at the event. I was telling everyone it's the tightest shit. It's the future. But everybody's still stuck in the past, you know what I mean? Good times.
going right. Well, he tries to fish it with a low, gets caught on the launch. Funky movement. No, there we go. He's able to punish him quickly with that. Get him with a quick low. Oh, hoist him in the air. Tries to go for a sweep, no dice.
Missing a joke? Flagging the stream?
No, he's gonna hit him with a oh, hoist him in the air. When you hit that one on counter hit launch. Right there and then.
Nah, skipping replays is the gayest. It's the wait, should I really say that? I should. It's the worst, I should say.
Time and time. Oh, just sidestep this sucker. Oh, he tries some funky movement. Gets a parry in. Quickly takes up off the ground. Gets a low launch. Gets a sweep. Not a counter. When he gets all splat at the wall. Oh my god, low sweep. Next round begins. Third round. Both of these guys are looking pretty even when it comes to that round count. But will that translate to an even finish? Who knows? Blocks the low sweep. Cancels into the parry stance. Hoists him up on counter hit. Is it excelente? Joey getting done in.
Can I play? No, it's a tournament archive right now. We went to Revo, and this is the archive that we streamed. This is the archive that was there. I want to eat some ass. Well, you came to the wrong place. The gay bar's 2 blocks down. Let me fight winner? I don't even think the winner can fight you, because I think he's on the PS Triple. But even then, why should we give you a special pass? Why should we give you a special pass? I know you like playing Virtua Fighter, but why should we give you a special pass to fight the winner? You must be this tall to fight the winner, don't forget.
I can't even give this guy a round because we're moving so fast.
Anyway, I got the brackets set up right now on an image.
Alright, the double lows again. Putting him down. Ooh, put him down. Oh my god. Oh, the double load. Has he found the way through the parry? Nobody knows.
Did he find a way through the parry?
Gets started by the second hit of the string.
Virtua Fetish Lolly. Indeed. The actual...
Oh, it goes right through a leg.
This guy, VFL, has put himself temporarily, properly known by the title of Animal Fetish Lolly. Whether or not he actually lives up to that title, we're yet to see. But I think I wouldn't want to know, if you know what I mean.
Okay. What's going on now? Oh, again with that parry. Too much money. He's stuck at the wall. Stuck at the wall. What's going to happen now?
Did I tell you guys about it?
Ooh, he's going to be just done in by a run-up hit. VFL up one game.
Running up in this person.
Joey gonna die tonight.
Yeah, Joey's gonna die. Joey's in the chat. Joey gets to watch himself die. Big oofs all around. If he knew what to say when he made the name.
Oh, just a little. Oh my god. Can we see what's going on here?
Into the backdash
We missed the double lows again. Gets him with that low. Right through her legs. Counter hit. Nothing.
Oh, no, that's a counter hit launch.
It's almost done. The deal is sealed. Joey fights it for dear life here. For dear life. This guy is
what Infinity doing there? What's he not doing there?
Hello, mate. Oh, yeah, you're back here right now. Sorry about that. Okay, ooh.
You're blocking those lows.
Alright, spins around. Oh, gets him with the low sweep. Oh, counter hit, but he doesn't know the low lows. Blocks the double lows, blocks the mid, just jabs him out with a couple punches, and that's gonna be it.
Didn't even have a microphone for
Joey is fighting for the very
you gotta have one.
But AFL's fighting to just kill this sucker, to end his life and end his tournament dreams here. He's ending his Virtua Fighter career prematurely here. He never even grew up to be a big boy. Oh, the lows again. He's blocking him consistently. Oh, Joey's gonna upset this. No, it's gonna be AFL. No!
Wow.
Joey dies.
Rip. Now, let's run by the tail of the tape. Did I even get these guys on the thing? Yeah, I got them earlier. Okay, so again, we'll run by the tail of the tape once again. Yeah, maybe they'd show up for VF5 if it was in PC or something. Maybe. Anyway, yeah. So AFL Virtua Fetish Lolly right now, properly going by the title Animal Fetish Lolly. You might see him around on a few other Discords, but for now, he's a big help. He was an amazing help, yeah. And so was Joey. Joey's a big help as well. If someone gave me a legit VF5 ISO, I wish we all could have one so we could play that on PC. You could get VF5 working online. Like, that's something we should all look into. But yeah, what's it? VFL, let's start on the left, yeah? VFL was rocking it. He was there, I think he was there to play Unist, Under Night In Birth latest. XE latest. He was there primarily to play that. Then we brought over Virtua. Like, he was there on the first day. He was playing the game on the first day. Any Vanessa play, you had to be there to see the Vanessa players. I'm sorry, Super Stunt, you had to be there to see them. But VFL, he was there on the first day, grinding out the game. Like, the first time he came there, he wanted to play. He wants to play a cute girl. So, of course, I know exactly what to recommend. I know to recommend the Aoi. Then he started trying to figure out how to play Aoi. Then we saw him day 2. And he's still there grinding out the game, trying to figure out how to play it properly. And then on day 3, we had 2 setups and he was on one of them. Like, of course, he had to go off to watch the old tournament finals, yeah? But he was there. He was there playing the game. He was there playing the game every day I brought it. What a guy. Joey was another great help. He helped me bring a lot of the stuff to the event as well. He was helping me with bringing the stuff and all that kind of stuff, yeah. VFL has a special custom stick. I think it's based off of Venom. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure what his stick is. Someone will have to tell me what his actual stick name is. I think it's a Venom, but I don't know. But it's got custom Elfelt on it. And he uses, Sanwa parts primarily, yeah. Joey uses the Hori RAP series. The View Looks layout one. I use the, I didn't use my primary stick at the tournament, which is a RAP N4, but I'll get to myself. Like he said, he uses a RAP V Hayabusa. Sigma is running a Sega Saturn pad, huh? Funky days. I guess, how do you play Sega Saturn if there's no Sega Saturn? I will play on the Sega Saturn controller. Now every game is Sega Saturn. He has evaded beatdowns for life. From Sega to Sanshiro. He has evaded them completely. But yeah, both of these guys were a big help. And I'll talk more about that in a moment. Well, at the end. Let's get that resumed.
Next up is Blue Link, who's up in the front. Someone's gonna get Blue Link. But while that's going on, Borson, you're up now. Okay. Because unfortunately, the next guy is in here. Right now. Yeah. It's what's it called? Blue Link. He's in a blue Adidas tracksuit.
Yeah, that's when we had to find one of the guys who went on to the next game.
Have a look for him. Anyway, Gorson, let me get down here.
With me?
You're going, yeah?
Thanks for... whatever's in it.
Yeah.
Crazy thing.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I've been so mad. Some of the stuff hasn't worked, but thank you for sticking with me, yeah? Like, you don't know how much I appreciate this right now.
Yeah, that's one of the guys having to leave. Gotta appreciate that guy, man. I appreciate everyone who was there. All of the guys there who were there, man. They made the tournament. I was on a Q4 RAF percentage parts. Oh, what? Wayful Con. You're AFL, huh? You want a Q4 RAF percentage parts with Elchan. Elchan, huh? I was watching. So that's where you were, huh? Watching Grand Finals of BB Tag. So if I'm right, yeah, I started screaming like a maniac when it what's it called Winners Finals on. Somebody better find that stuff, yeah? Look for Winners Finals at Revo. And so we played, what's it, AFL versus Gorson as the next game.
We're gonna games up next, yeah? Right now it's just these two going at it, yeah? Remember, select modify your controls to PB.
Well, what if... Give me that back. Look at that, yeah? Look at it. I tell them about the gloriousness that is, what's it called, using the select button on the... Look at them, yeah? Picking this. Yeah, what was the event I ran in Poland, so that's my Twitch login, yeah? Don't forget, you can give us a follow, donate, and subscribe. Yeah, when I opened up donations and subscription fees, I was serious about taking this game to other places, yeah? I was serious about it, and here I am, being very serious about it. Anyway, who is it?
Alright, going in there. More movement again by Gorson. Master of movement.
So, Blue Link giving us that follow earlier on. Thank you very much.
Hoist him up in the air for a bit. Ooh, more checking by VFL here.
Ooh, look at him throwing him out of the stance.
Oh, it gets hoisted by a mid kick, but he's able to do some
mid knee. I'm messing up my commentary, you see?
With a nice slow into a high. Gets him done with the natural triple punches, yeah? That punch string can be charged for additional fun times with Jean Cujo.
So many
we'll see
different
him
countries.
do that was yet to be seen. Sweep that low. He runs away like a chicken. And then he comes back and hitting hard and hitting fast. Will AFL, will VFL actually.
Look at that, man. Gorson, look at him, man. Talking smack about him. As a Brazilian, I'm still not used to it.
2 rounds on the board. Parries the full charge, but he doesn't get the punish in.
Should say the follow-up there.
Another one, full charge on the kick, knocks her down. Ooh, sweeps them legs.
Brazil is basically people from different regions come together, but from the same country.
Gorson is earning limpage. Look at him, yeah. Whoosh. That is what I'm talking about.
Here in Europe, it's the entire continent coming. It's so cool.
Into the next game. What's going on, yeah? Boom, checking him out with a mid then a high. Boom, hitting him fast with that nice mid Gatling punch. Is it really a Gatling punch if there's only one hit? Oh, it's the Gatling punch now anyway. AFBFO checking him out with the mid strings, a couple 2 Ps, yeah? Real cheap. Ooh, gets him with the punch. No, but he's able to catch him out with a quick gut punch. Doesn't even hit the guns. Wait, is he coping a field? Is Jean Cujo a pervert? Who knows? Low sweep. Low sweep. More sweeps. Whoa, quick swing there. VFL not knowing what to do with it. Again, he's getting done him out in punches, but he just can't throw him out of it. Doesn't wait that long. Ooh, the parry again. VFL fighting on. He's fighting with that parry stance. Tries to get him with a counter hit launch, but no dice. Gets countered himself. Spinning around, challenges the back turn stance, and he's up 2-1. VFL's
2-1.
life could be over.
Should be 2-0. How am I making those kind of errors?
Down on the ground. Whoosh. Done him by the low get up kick. Quick checking with a mid then a high. All natural, baby. Knocks him off the feet. And again, more knocking off the feet. Too much people getting knocked off their feet tonight. Now he's getting a taste of his own medicine. More going into back turn. The sweep. No blocks there. Runs away quickly. Ooh, that got punch again. Ooh, that's gonna be it. Gorson takes it. 2-0. Oh my gosh.
Can you believe that you gotta say goodbye to some of these guys, you know?
There we go, yeah.
There's Gorson.
Now it's gonna be us.
Yeah. There's Gorson using the Pokken pad, yeah. Can we get a good... No, we can't get a good... But we can't see. There's Reimu over there. VFI every low. Jeez. I had really no idea how to deal with the wake-up kicks. And yeah. And behind my brain, yeah, behind my big brain is Blue Link. There's Reimu. And remember how I told you his friend, yeah? What's it? This guy's friend over here. Gorson. Gorson, yeah? That's his mate. And he was the first one that got in. And then after he played, he told him about it. And then he wanted to play. And then it was fun.
There you go, yeah. There you go. It's gonna be me and him now.
And then it's me versus Blue Link.
Alright, and must be my weapon, please.
Anyway.
Okay.
If anybody wants the brackets, let me
Thank you
know.
very much. Right here. Okay, so I gotta go get these names set up. Excuse me. Yeah.
Gotta go get the names set up. This dude isn't. Look at him, yeah. Not even letting me set up the names. He's already picked someone. No, I've already picked someone. I'm leaning over my stick and I've picked Takarashi.
So we have blue.
Yeah, you can block the correct kick on
Another
reaction.
Virtua Revival server member. In the flesh. UBF players aren't dead. Anyway, I forgot to give that guy his second game, yeah? But no matter. We know what we're doing, don't we? Do we? What am I doing? There you go, yeah?
What kick? I was
There's the second
distracted.
game.
Okay, I figured I could parry
There
him,
it
but I couldn't
goes.
react to the high.
Didn't even need it anyway, yeah? Hey, hang on, why did I pick Taka? Yeah, I can.
Why did
No
I pick
problem.
Taka?
Okay,
Wake
yeah.
up kicks. We're talking about wake up kicks.
Let's go.
Man, that sounds so exhausted.
Alright, both of us
That
got
Blue
our
Link picking that Jill Valentine costume all the time.
school of commentary. Alright.
This is where I get to talk smack about myself. Ooh, this is where I get to roast myself.
Into the microphone.
Good times.
I'm playing Jackie.
This is where I have to hand over to some other guys as well to do commentary. Yeah, you can. Also, depending on the situation, you may be able to dodge or jump over. That should have reached. That jumping kick should have reached. It should have reached, my guy. And you could barely hear the other guys. I don't think they knew where they were talking into. Going for the mix-up. Blue Link challenges. But that's a bad idea to challenge that one. Ooh, I tried to get him there. Ooh, but I got him with the full circle as he tried to get out of the arena. Look at him! Did you see that? Did you see that? Round start parry. Did you see that? Round start fucking parry. This stuff drives me to drink. That's a net play shenanigan right there. I'm not sorry about that. I didn't get hit by it. Round start parry. I admire his balls for doing that. But man, this isn't day one Virtua Fighter 5 online. Nobody's mashing punch on round start. I admire it though. It's a Brad unique mechanic. I'm getting done in by that forward throw at this point. I should really have blocked it more often. And after that thing, I keep challenging too early. The back throw does a lot of damage. Look at those hands. You can barely even hear Rain. Ooh. Good duck there. Kick him while they're down. No tag. Ooh, that's a big risk I took there. Yeah, the other guys are trying their best, but they don't know where to talk. I don't think so. I should have told them where to talk on the thing in retrospect. Whatever is a mid kick, Brad can stop it and gets a free combo after. That's quite a big damaging back throw. I went for the throw and wake up, and he just did straight up there. He went and attacked straight through it.
Give him a point. What's going on?
That was a really close game right there and then. That could have gone either way. I'm not mad about that one. Side turn counter. I should have seen that one coming. I didn't at the time, yeah. Yeah. What was that? Sweeping after the sweep? Doing a launcher after the sweep? Man, I gotta kill myself after that one. That's a pretty awful strat, and I know it. I should have thrown him after that maneuver. That's positive. I should have remembered that. I should have done that more often. Challenge Bokutai and stop that mix-up from happening in the first place. Lucky son of a gun getting in that dark.
There you go.
Anyway.
I'll take that. No problem. I hear your pain. No worries there, mate.
Yeah, but in that last round, it was just better play at the end of the day.
Now I gotta get back to the desk.
But anyway, yeah, I gotta. If I'm going through that tournament, that means the desk is gonna be that quiet, man. It was better to take the out there.
Don't worry.
And we're almost at the end of the first part.
I'm running this thing. That's my primary responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta run the tail of the tape, even with myself, yeah? I'm running the tournament here. I've dragged this game out for, 3 days at this point. And man, it takes it. I'm like, make no mistake. Dragging this stuff around for 3 days takes its toll. And I'm not saying that as an excuse for losing. I'm saying that because it really does. The stuff starts weighing on your back heavier every single day. And it just tires you out as the day goes on. The first, like, I'll talk more about, the struggles about carrying that stuff, yeah? But I also was carrying a prize. I was carrying a prize of a monster. Oh, we'll talk about the prize, yeah. Then the rope burn set in. Yeah, it's a real tough. I was surprised I was able to go so well in that first game. But, oh boy. Yeah. The other guys who were on the commentary, well, they were commentating with everyone else because unfortunately the mic didn't pick them up, bless them. Who was it? It was Raymu and AFL on commentary, yeah. I gotta give them thanks for trying, at least. We might not have heard them, but they went, above and beyond to try and help in that situation when I was playing. Alright. Yeah. I've ran tournaments before, I know the struggle. That's fair enough, yeah. But that was it, yeah. In that second game, it was just playing better. It was better play on his part and worse play on my part. I kept trying to challenge after sidestepping that low poke, and I kept getting caught for my troubles. It was just worse play all around. I'm not mad that he played better, as in he played better at the time. But he also played a bit more on Sunday. I didn't get to play much on Sunday. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're rounding everyone up trying to get stuff done. But I'll talk more about that later. But yeah, we gotta give the tail of the tape to Blue Link. Blue Link is another person on the Virtua Revival server. I had no idea he was at the event. Yes, I'm usually lugging the setup with those ones around Polish ones. Yeah, we all know the struggle of dragging setups to places, yeah. But man, we brought everything. Like, the only reason we were able to record this is not because they had the stuff there, it's because we brought the stuff. Anyway, Blue Link. I'll talk about Blue Link's weapon after I've talked about I don't even remember Blue Link's weapon. Was Blue Link rocking out? As a matter of fact, Blue Link, put in the chat what your weapon was. because I can't remember it right now. I can't recall it. But I wasn't, as I said before, and even the monitors we got from Revo took some love to get working. Yeah, but what kind of arcade stick? I know you were rocking in an arcade stick, but I can't remember what one. I know I wasn't rocking Mad Catz Tournament Edition. Edition. Gotta get the Soul Calibur. Oh, that one, the Soul Calibur 5 one. Oh, now I remember it, clear as day. Oh man, that's a pretty funky piece of kit, but it's an old piece of kit too. Meanwhile, what's it called? I was rocking because I was dragging the setup along. I couldn't carry my main stick. The what's it? RAPN4, as it's known as when I plug it in. Yeah, I had to carry my Namco arcade stick, which is a bit smaller. I don't use it a lot unless I'm playing PS1 and PS2 games. Hi guys, what's going on, Brams? Hope next year I'll bring a USB-C to USB 3.0 to the event to host Muddy Blood. It's been a while. What's going on, ACL Brams? What's going on? We're just watching the archive of the stream. Yeah, I'll just play it off my phone. Wait, it works off your phone? Anyway, that's a bit too crazy for me to handle. Anyway, yeah. And so I'm rocking my my new Kusage laptop for next year. Anyway, so he's rocking his tool that he's familiar with, yeah. The funny thing is as well with Blue Link, most of the times when I played him outside of the tournament, I think I won more games than I lost. But then when it came to the tournament, he won the games that mattered then. Fair play to him, he won the games that mattered. But yeah, I'll talk more about Blue Link was a great help as well. Blue Link was great when we were running the casual setups too. It was great. Yeah, but we'll talk more about what happened afterwards. Hold up. Before we continue, yeah? Also, about that parrying round stuff, I've done something much worse in the past. Hold up. Hold up. We gotta see this. We gotta see this worst thing that he did in the past.
They're really aggressive. I don't want to call them like go as far as to call them button monkeys, but they're playing really aggressively right now, and you're seeing a lot of yellow flashes. Just pushed back against the Space Station DLC again.
Yo, here we go. Nice 66 speed. High punch 2 speed.
We gotta see it.
Yeah, counting it. You're not hit checking. But hey, you won.
That launcher.
You want to say something? Why don't you get on the system? Oh, that's right.
Let's click that link again just to be sure.
Yo, man, why you gotta put me on blast?
You want to talk really aggressive. I don't want to call you somebody special. You're not the one
Just doing that launcher all the time, huh? So that's even worse than a parry on startup, yeah? Just abusing that launcher that you have. Well, that launcher is pretty damn good. Well, there's no crime in using it. It's not as scummy as doing round start parry. That's a pretty spicy one. And I think at this point they made the announcement for a photograph. Yeah, they made the announcement for the photograph. That's when they're making the announcement. I got the other video ready. There you go. There's the announcement. Group photo now. Yeah, we all went over that. We put everything to the side.
Right now. I'll be back in a second.
There we go. And that's up for that recording. Now I gotta, there we go. I almost did not record this match. I was so close to not recording it. When I set up the names and they went into the character select and they did all that stuff, yeah, I didn't actually hit record. But fortunately, your boy Poop, your boy with the Galaxy VF brain, was there to spot that quick error before we lost any games whatsoever. Before any game was lost to time. I feel so lucky that I was able to save that game from destruction. You know? We could have lost it if I wasn't careful enough. But fortunately, I was just about careful enough to catch this game before it died.
Alright. Now we got Blue Link versus Green. Everyone's feeling it. Oh, we getting big count hits up in here. The combos,
just
edge of
bullying
the ring is looming there already. He's finding out
Oh
of it.
no.
Ooh, hoist him up. Ooh, positive on it, baby. Oh,
Positive
the
on
edge
hit?
unit
It's
is
positive on
looming
block
ever
as
so
well.
close.
I should have said positive on block.
Oh boy, he'll just dig the KO and just run out the arena himself. Oh boy, getting him unpunished with that string. It's all natural, baby. Unpunished, baby. Trying to find some way to knock him out. Oh boy, he's getting hoisted up. Oh, take his head off, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, too many
Oh,
baby.
blocks it. Goes for the throw
Dude.
punish. No dice.
For a moment there, I thought I was gonna be. I thought I was what's the called?
Take him
You know
with
the
no
Persona
tech.
3 battle theme, yeah. For a moment, I thought I was that guy for a second. Baby,
Nice
baby,
official
baby,
launch
baby,
shot.
baby, baby,
No dice.
baby, baby,
Oh,
baby,
catches him in
baby,
the air, but he doesn't know what to do with that maneuver. Who cares? The edge of the arena. Okay, now they're back in the middle, roughly. Who checks him out of that string? Oh, he knows to duck that high like the back of his hand. Goes back turn. Oh, throw breaks. No throw break here though on the forward throw. Oh, counter hit strings, baby. 1-0 the blue link. Guys have gone by so fast I can barely sort the scores out in time. Okay, he's down and out for now, yeah? Lots of roll-out carry here. Lots of ring-out carries. Gets hit by the last hit. Oh, no. Take a drink, sucker. Man, and he goes with him, yeah? Lovebirds in the water. We don't know what they're doing beneath the waves. Yeah? Checking each other out with mid-strings. Just playing a very simple game. Getting some damage down. Reimu fighting on. Living on.
I'm almost amazed that we didn't get so many rings.
Oh, but he gets up with a mid kick. Does attack. Edge of the arena. Ooh, gets it with the low sweep. And he goes for a drink. One game on for going off to grand finals, which is best 3 out of 5.
And we had to yell so. I had to yell so loud so that the microphone would pick me up as well. It was a very empty. It was a very loud place there.
Not again. He's getting so much mileage out of that little low. Doesn't get the last hit there. That's like some awkward properties right there. And the ring out is ever looming closer. What's Reimu gonna do? He's gonna run up for the front, but he's gonna get that at a low poke.
So that's it, yeah.
Right,
Semi-finals are done. Now it's time for grand finals.
There we go, yeah. There we go.
There we go. There's Blue Link. On the blue, there's Reimu. I don't know
Alright,
what.
yeah. Shout out for your boy out of there, yeah. Let's get a move on. Alright. Who's next? There's no losers, bracket.
No losers. You lose once?
Alright.
I know your face. Might as well have a. I might as well have a face cam now that effectively I've done that. Might as well have a face cam while we're on the stream, you know. I know your face. Now what are you gonna do? You know my face. What are you gonna do? You gonna send me a pizza with my face? I wouldn't mind the pizza, but don't ask me to pay for it.
It's best 3 out of 5, baby. Alright. I think they're ready to go. And they're checking their buttons at the character select screen. No button check here. No button check. Alright. Yeah. These guys are fought in the previous tournament, but now they're meeting again here in grand finals of Virtua.
Fun fact. Yeah. I think the tournaments they met at, both of these players met each other once before in the tournament. And here they are in a side tournament at Revolution, meeting each other again. Wow. Just wow, you know? These two go to two separate tournaments, and they meet at two separate games. They met at, Pokken on Friday. Yeah. So that's how it is, yeah? Doomed to forever meet each other in both games. He beat me 2-0 on Pokken. Ooh. But we'll see what happens in this game.
Grand prize coming up here. One can. It will be theirs to keep. And they better not throw away the can, or else it's all gone, yeah? This is the prize. You want a can of Ultra Zero? Look at them, it's red versus blue all over again. It's caught up by that last string, yeah? Whoa, boy. Ooh, a nice little guttural punch there. Hits him while he's on failed sidesteps. Ooh, gets a throw in. Gets the
That's the
down
neutral
in.
throw, isn't it?
Oh, and he gets him with that low string that's been catching everyone.
Two pings so hard I can hear the button smash from here in Italy.
Does have any quick strings up his alley? Does he have any quick picks? We just don't know. Oh, he catches him with that swing. Oh, checks him out with a mid into the throw for a nice knockdown.
It's a forward throw.
Oh, that's big punish territory. But he gets a forward throw, putting down the pressure. He gets him with the low. One apiece. So it's the first losing. It's one of the closest games since my game. But I bowed out. I want to win my own monster energy. I wouldn't even have the thought of winning.
Making excuses. Classic poop. It ain't a Virtua revival if there's no poop making excuses.
Knocking him down again with that little string. Oh, he's got him with the launch. Is he gonna cut? Yeah, he's going for the ring out carry. Oh, he'll get the knockout before he even gets the ring out. But that's why the fourth round begins, yeah? Woo! Oh, give him a punch. Oh, goes for the low, but he blocks it. Ducks the high of that string. Big counter hit there. No tech. Oh, ducks it again. Borson is learning these little strats here and there, bit by bit. Oh, gets done in by a full circle on the side step. Oh, this time he knocks him down. A little bit of that here, a little bit of KK. Oh, again, single K, rising, high counter hit. Boom. Blue Link up 1-0. You want to make a pop bonus? We got a pop bonus, ladies and gentlemen. Not only are they going to win a can of Monster Energy Ultra Zero, they're going to win a Miller Corner, delicious creamy yogurt, vanilla Dr. Balls. But the only thing is, the winner has to have test balls of titanium in order to win. But our boy is getting a win up in the area. Our boy Blue Link is going on the charge. Grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. Only the grandest. That's why we got a nice crowd behind us, yeah? Oh, he ducks it.
Gave us a little corner as a pop.
Counter hit launch. Is he going for that ring out?
Titanium!
Oh, really, I think he could have done a bit more.
Titanium testicles, my man.
Oh no, he gets clipped! Clipped by that string that's been giving him all the mileage. Oh, quick
Titanium! Titanium, man.
Ducks the high on that string. Okay. Checks him out with a mid at the end there. More mid checking.
Look at him, yeah. Parry after that.
Okay, does him in with a
Do
couple
that.
of those.
It's a mix-up.
Ooh, fuzzy guards.
But he's
the
trying
high.
it
And again
anyway.
with the fuzzy guards. It's with the down P. Our boy Gorson on a nice life lead this round. But that life lead could be disposed of. Oh, he's so close. Oh my God, the ring out. He didn't see it coming. It's
Nice square step.
2-0 right now. I gotta change this. 2-0. He's going up for tournament point. He's gonna be a winner.
Look at him, yeah. He's
Ooh,
gonna be
nice side
the
step there
winner.
and then, yeah.
The winner
Ooh,
of a
look at that. He
locals,
doesn't want
baby.
any of those feet.
Locals?
He
It's
wants them
not
to
even
catch their
locals.
hands. Low get up kick. Look at that, yeah. You think I was getting up playing? You're wrong. 2P. Dick jab.
Mashing that
So cheap. Second smallest unit of currency in this UK country. Maximum
Bro,
poverty
doing a
hours.
bar with two people. Doing a bar rate with
Oh, man.
launcher.
Nice punish there. Catching him
Dude,
on that
you gotta
stupid ass
look at
string,
him, yeah?
Oh,
Look at him
again,
going
no with punch
2p,
there from
2p
Blueling,
again.
though. But he's getting mileage with that same string all the time. Boom, he catches him with the launch. The ring out is moving closer. Oh, nice side step there. Into the side throw. It's a nice knockdown. Oh, a little low poke. Oh, another one. 2p, 2p again. Oh, this time he gets to, again, the duck on that string. Oh, but this time Blueling ducks the high. One apiece, I'm telling ya. Oh, catches him with counter. Gets a nice bit of damage.
There
Nice
you go.
little light
Gorson
going
actually
on
did
by
the
our
proper
boy.
thing
What's it
there.
called?
Actually
Gorson.
caught him in the mix. Look at him, man.
Oh,
More of
that's
that
the
parry.
launch into the combo.
But you know, I don't think Blueling actually
Oh, a little
managed to
bit
get
of
in the
reset there,
parry
no
at
text.
any point
Slowing the
in the
game
tournament.
down. Mid get up kick, blocks the low. Mid punch. Okay, big whiff there. Oh my god, it could go either way at this point. The life lead is so close between the two of them, and he just gets brought out pressing a button on counter. Them yellow flashes are appearing.
Love the dual
Blueling
question.
really
Thank you very
wants
much.
that
I made it
energy,
myself.
and he really wants that yogurt now. That top bonus has been too much. Oh, he gets caught out stepping into Bokutai. Gets a step there. Ooh, that's a big counter hit right there. Another
what to do
one
with it,
on the
huh?
low. Keeping the pressure on.
Is that Vash? Yeah, it is.
Blocks the high this time. Gets caught out on counter by the launcher. Taking him to the edge of the ring. He could be having a quick swim. He could be dead. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Tournament point goes to Blueling. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my days. What a tournament it has been, yeah? We've had
What a tournament. Everyone got something in O.
quite a series of blocks, yeah? Anyway, excuse me, I must get ready. I must get ready to give you your prize. All right, yeah. There we go. All right, yeah. Woo-hoo. There we go. Yeah, no, the discount those changes. Okay, yeah, that's done, yeah. All right, yeah. Look at that, yeah. I got my can of Monster Energy Ultra because I have to keep my strength up, yeah. But we got that
Keep my
Energy
stuff
Ultra,
with a shitty beverage.
yeah. Guys putting away his stick right now, yeah. But no matter, yeah. All right,
Oh, we get to the sips in a moment. Don't you worry.
close to the mic. How do you feel about winning? Pretty good, I guess. You feel pretty good about winning, that's what he says, yeah? Anyway, let us present you with your prize. And your other prize, a cup bonus contributed to us. Look at that. Looks golden and tasty, doesn't it? There you go. Now, I got my vest on, yeah? I got my
There you go. Gotta get that vest out, yeah?
There we go. Come on. We gotta do it.
Gotta give us a good sip.
There we go. We just finished mowing the lawn at 10 a.m., yeah? We got our Monster Energy Ultra Zero. We're 30 years old, yeah? Time for a sip. And the beer was a good game afterward, yeah? Give me a good sip. You don't have to open it. You can just give me a good sip. I'm gonna let her. Come on. BF. That's a good guy. To us, yeah? You gotta say it.
Man, I gotta eat my donuts.
Alright, this guy got it a little bit wrong, yeah? But whatever. We made magic happen here at Revo, yeah? This 30-year-old boomer isn't actually 30 years old. Okay, yeah? Thank you all for watching.
You did, but not on venue.
Yeah? We'll get this up on the channel soon enough, yeah? See you guys later. See you guys next time. See you around. Thank you very much. And a special thank you for the guys at Revo for having us here.
Should have sprayed it.
Come on. Yeah, everyone's there, yeah? Come on. One. A big thanks to you and your guys, yeah? Thanks for trying to help us out, yeah? It's been a great help. Thanks for having us here, yeah? Thanks to all these guys who participated in the tournament.
Yeah.
Not all of them are here. Some of them have gone home because it's quite late. Take your prize, mister. Once again, big shout out to our winner over here, yeah?
There you go. Proudest photo he's ever got.
Thank you all. Thank you all for making this awesome. It's been great. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah, I killed it there and then, yeah. Anyway, so that was the tournament that was. There's your brackets. It came up on the wrong monitor, but oh well. There it goes. Better than other games commentary, TBH. I wish I could have done better, but I was so tired. I was so tired after carrying all that stuff. I did the best I could at the time. A boomer can and a yogurt. put on my sunglasses for that too. Good times. Yeah, man. It was a lot of that. Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Oh my god, that is a as a matter of fact, yeah, the bracket doesn't matter. We're gonna leave that powerful image up as I recite everything, yeah? Ooh, that is a powerful image. That is an extremely powerful image. I'm gonna leave that one up. I will leave that one up until I'm done reciting the tales of the tournament, yeah? Oh my gosh. So, where do you want us to begin, yeah? Where should we begin? I'm gonna have one of my ooh, oh my god, I'm spoiled for choice with the donuts I've got. The face from Blue Link VR will never terrorize you off Xbox Live. Oh my god. But I'm not sure if it's even working anymore. Anyway, yeah. PS3s in this region are dirt cheap. You should be able to find one, no problem. Anyway, let me grab myself a donut. As my friend, I'm gonna put on some nice relaxing music as I recite these tales too. There you go. Ryu Gagatoku 5. Let's put some nice music on. How's that for everyone? There we go, yeah? Right, let me make sure that doesn't bleed into my microphone. Let's try that one again. Okay. There we go. There we go. And now. That's a bit better, isn't it? Now nothing's bleeding over. Anyway. So yeah. Let's start from the very beginning, yeah. Months in advance, yeah. We're there talking with the Revo guys to see if we can get there. I think it was about 1 or 2 months in advance. We were there talking to see if we could get there at Revo. And then like days. I've been, unfortunately at this point, I can't play VF as much as I would like to because you've got to chase all these people up and such to see if you get there. So every time in my spare time, I'm chasing these guys up for it, you know? Chasing them up every time, every single time, every waking moment of the day. Yeah, to try and get this thing confirmed to be there. Then like days after, yeah? Just days before the tournament begins, you know, we're told we can be there. There'll be space and such, you know. We're told that we can be there, but we might be booted off if we're not, you know, lucky, so to speak, yeah. So then what's it called? Joey comes in, and Joey can't get to Revo, yeah. I think at that point he refunds his tournament ticket and all that stuff, yeah. Big oofs all around, yeah. I ask him, yeah, if it's possible for him to come round and like lend a hand, you know, give me a hand with all the stuff, because what I was carrying what I was planning to carry was a bit much. On the first day, what did we pack? We packed lots of stuff. Let me see if I can remember what we packed. Okay, first of all, I'll start with the small bag that I carried, which was the small bag was the laptop, which we used to record, the stick, and the PS3. So that was it. That was the small bag, and then and also the laptop charger as well, because you can't have that thing dying on you when you need it, yeah. And then in another bigger bag, we carried a spare monitor on the first day, like a whole monitor. I took out all the wires from the stream setup, and I plugged them and I just threw them in the bag. I needed the power lead for the monitor, the power lead for the PlayStation, and the power lead for a second spare PlayStation that we might be able to use. We carried all that stuff. And I also carried a headphone splitter cable too. And I carried everything. And then in the third bag, which was... that had Joey stick in it. And the other PS3. And a few wires. I think I had some of the other... wires to get some of the stuff working. So we took that to Revo, yeah? Day one, we're there at Revo. We've bought the place. We've bought our way into the event, yeah? And we're carrying this stuff, yeah? Offload it the moment we get it because it's heavy. We're looking around for any place we can set Virtua Fighter up at, yeah? But there isn't any place at the time. So I knuckled down. I sat down with the guy Joey. And I play some Guilty Gear. Now, I'm not going to make a secret about it. I'm hopeless at Guilty Gear. I just know some brief little things here and there with Chip, but I don't know Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear isn't the fighting game I play a lot of. I just know some basic things with Chip. But unfortunately, basic things aren't going to carry you so far when the other guy knows what they're doing. But, so, yeah, that happens, yeah. Then a guy, Zokis, comes and he plays with him. I see Joey get perfected, yeah. And it's like, okay, yeah. This guy is good. I've seen Zokis before. Zokis is a very good Pachamkin player. Good Pachamkin player. Known for IKing everyone in Europe. After a while, I see an empty setup at the back there, yeah? I drag all the stuff over there, yeah? See that nobody's playing on this one Guilty Gear setup. It's in an okay location. Bit cramped though. Setup VF. People start playing. Then the first guy who comes, I think Joey's the first one who plays. He starts playing. I show him the basic ropes and all that, then we start playing. Then this other clown comes out of nowhere, and he knows me. He asks me if I'm Poop. I say, yeah, I'm Poop. I think that's how it went, yeah, roughly how it went. He asks me if I'm Poop. I go over to shake his hand, yeah, and then he tells me it's AFL. I said, whoa, I had a brief moment there because I've never seen AFL in real life before. I've talked to him online many times. Good man. Well, what's it called? Shook a hand, yeah? And then he wanted to play. First day. Got down, picked Aoi, first cute girl he saw. Was in love at moments side. Moments like, boom, big brain. Sees Aoi and is like, head over heels, so to speak. Then we're playing. Then more people see the game, yeah? More people see it, people are playing it, and people want to play it themselves. So because it's me and AFL at the time, yeah? I'm the more experienced person, yeah? The mission objective for me is to get other people playing Virtua Fighter. So I get up. I relinquish my seat. Then the people start coming in. Then they start coming in a bit more, yeah? There's a steady stream of people on the first day. Yeah, it's not a big thing at the time, but it's going on, yeah. And this goes on for some time. Of course, yeah, as all things do. Yeah, and I met Reimu as well. Reimu, another person I've talked to on a fighting game related servers, but for the first time I see in real life. And what's it called? That's done. You know, we talked, and then they make an announcement. A big old announcement, yeah. They announced that at the venue. What's it called? At the venue, there's going to be a change. There's something's gone wrong with the subleasing, you know? The person who leased out the place to the person who's subleasing forgot to pay their bill to the head honcho. But so now we need to find another venue to move to very quickly. Fortunately, because I live in London, this isn't much of a problem for me, but for a lot of people, yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Then some guy out of nowhere calls out, well, one of the organizers calls out and asks for the VF guys. And of course I step up, and then they say that they're gonna be more, they've decided on the next venue after some talking. The new venue is gonna have more space. First thing, yeah, it's gonna have more space. And they're gonna have more monitors. So now we don't need to drag on the first one. And then after that, yeah, like we have the setup for as long as we can. Then me and the others go out to go get some food. Yeah, And then there's another guy called Garden. He appears at this point in the story, yeah. So we start walking around looking for a place to eat, yeah. We're just walking aimlessly in one direction. I get on my map and there's a place. Yeah, there's a place. We don't know what this place is, but it says that people eat food at this place. So we head on after that place, yeah. Go eat food, yeah. Eat food and drink beverages. I remember one thing while we were there, yeah. I was the only one who took the soft drink. Everyone else was taking booze and the good old bubbly stuff, yeah. But I was the only guy who took a soft drink. The soft drink option. But it was a bigger brain option than I realized. Because the soft drink option gets unlimited refills. And me being a thirsty dude was like, wow. It's like, finally some relief. And it wasn't too bad. So I think I managed to get 3 or 4 refills of that soft drink stuff. Good stuff to, alleviate thirst, which unfortunately alcoholic beverages do not. So that was nice and big brain. Okay. And then after that, we start going home. We've had our food. 3 refills, always good. Yeah, it is, man. Always good. Save a bit of money. Then we start going home, yeah? And then this one guy, the garden guy, remember, yeah? Dude. Oh my god. Dude didn't leave any money for transport. He hasn't got any transport. He got a cab where he was. Yeah, so Reimu and AFL are fine. I make sure that they're fine. Remember, we've taken down the setup and we're dragging this heavy-ass monitor with us too. Dragging a heavy-ass monitor, heavy-ass bag with a PS triple and an arcade stick and a bit more in there, yeah? Wow, so much stuff. So much stuff. It's all pretty damn heavy. But, yeah, we ask him, like, we hear from him, yeah? He has no way to get back. He has no means of calling a cab. His phone is dead. So me and Joey, yeah, we go off and we help this guy to get back. And the route we have, yeah, is he gets on the bus, he gets on the London Underground, he gets on the tube, and then he goes straight to the coach station where he's got to be. But there's a bit of a problem, because we go on the bus, like, he's first to go on, yeah? He puts the contactless card down, which is another way you can pay for the bus. Put your contactless card down. BAP, you know? Pow. Contactless card. However, there's a problem. His contactless card doesn't let him get on the bus. We don't know why. And then the bus driver's being a bit of a prick, so to speak. He's not letting him on the bus, which is a bit miffing, you know? A bit miffing. But you can't just leave this guy out here to die. That's wrong. You can't do that. Oh man, I feel like a donut. Yes. Yeah. So we have to walk this guy over to the tube station so he can get himself a 1-day pass. Which is only valid for a few hours, mind you, at this point. So we ferry him to the tube. He gets to the coast station. Like, we have to walk to the tube station as well. Did all this heavy shit. So we get down to the tube station, go through some underground tubes, loud as all hell. I think yeah. And then we finally get to the coach station at Victoria. When we at the coach station, I asked to make sure that I asked him, yeah, how's your ticket? How's your ticket? Because, like, you need to get that ticket, you know? You need to get that ticket. And then he tells me he's got his ticket on his phone. And at that point, oh my God, I almost livid. Because the problem is, if you remember, he's got no power he's got no phone juice. This guy was so lucky that I was packing my laptop in on that day as well. He was so lucky. Absolutely lucky that I was able to have my laptop. I had my laptop on me at the time because we were able to get his phone charged. Yeah, we watched some videos to kill the time and all that stuff. Yeah, but shipped him out, you know, ship him out of there. When he got on the bus, he says that the bus driver was a bit pissy because his phone froze. It's fucking like this dude came absolutely unprepared for this trip. How can you be in a foreign country and not rock a power bank at least? Well, regardless, you know, he got home safely. He was able to get on the bus and get home. This is why you keep your tickets printed rather than on a phone. Seriously. Crazy stuff. So yeah. Other than moaning about this stuff being a bit heavy to carry, we got home fine. Day 2. The venue's changed. But your boy knows the route there. We know our way to the venue. Takes us a little bit of time to find the place, yeah. Then we get to the venue. The venue is a lot bigger than the previous one, yeah? Can you tell your story on Friday night? Okay, go ahead, yeah? Before we continue on, with Saturday, with day 2, I'm gonna let Blue Link go on with his story. How are you enjoying the music? Man, this donut's pretty damn nice. Man, it's loaded. Okay. So our boy Blue Link BR gets a hotel that's walking distance from the venue, like a 30-minute walk or something, yeah? And then the first day, he gets out of the venue, yeah? Goes to the hotel. But the door won't open. What the hell? The door won't open, yeah? Now let's look at how this another big brain VF player, yeah? Let's look at how he solves this problem. Then you contact reception, as you do, yeah? That's the basic thing to do. Nothing's working. They put the card on the machine to activate it again, yeah? And it don't work. What the shit? Did you put your thing next to your phone? Because one of the big things I know, you put the and then the receptionist comes to the door and tries opening it with the master key, but it doesn't open. What the hell? What? Was there something wrong with the door or something? Did they have to change the locks or something? Nothing works, huh? That's what happens when you build your hotel out of cardboard, man. The rain comes and messes everything up. Anyway, yeah. Then the receptionist tries changing the battery of the door since it's a digital lock. Why isn't that stuff connected to the mains or something? And that doesn't work. Then they're wondering, did they replace it with a dead battery or something? What the hell? My gosh, I'm just waiting for these juicy details to come out here. Blue Link, stuck in a hotel. Like, I bet, don't tell me you gave him a 1 on TripAdvisor. But then again, that's a one-off kind of problem, yeah. That is an absolute one. Then she tries resetting the door using an instruction booklet. That's how you know it's getting desperate. Oh boy, man! All the FAQs that we memorized, they didn't work. Quick, get out the manual. Where are the ideas? Surely the book's got an idea, but then you reset the door using the instruction booklet, and then that doesn't work. Wow. I bet it was at, hotel room number 13 as well. Oh my gosh. At that point, the receptionist asked me if I was fine with having a different room for that night. I can't imagine you saying no to that. Kind of said no to that. There's no way. Like, that room's not working. You can't get in. You gotta choose another room at that point. Don't tell me the other room doesn't work. Don't tell. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me that you tune in, yeah, and it doesn't work. But yeah, please do go on, yeah. I'm interested in your tale on this day, yeah. Keep it coming thick and fast. I said no because I had to go to an event and I needed to take a shower and I had no clothing with me for the next day. So your stuff's stuck in there? So your stuff is stuck in your room. Yeah, yes. Of course it was number 13! 113. First floor 13. Your stuff was stuck in that room. Oh my days. That's terrible, man. Oh my gosh. That's awful. Then the receptionist called the support team. Oh boy. Hang on, why am I putting up the brackets? Leave that back up. That's the juicy image we were looking for. Should close that to make sure I don't do that again by accident. What did the support team do? We gotta know what the support team did. And after like 20 minutes trying to reset the door and going step by step numerous times, huh? And the door opened. I love you more. Then the door opened. But they lost like 1 hour trying to open a door? Man, it's like when you're in one of those like Resident Evil games, yeah? How do I open this damn door? Okay, I gotta recite like the 7, I gotta put the 4 shields at the wall. I gotta round this lever up forwards 3 times, twice backwards, and then forwards 5 times again. And then only then does one of the gates lift up. And it's too small to fit a person through, so then I gotta go, I must have go onto the second floor, the balcony, yeah. I gotta activate the death trap, which causes the ceiling to fall. Then I gotta wait for Barry Burns to open the door for me, who can shoot the lock for me, and then I break out. And then after that, there's a death trap on the way because the routes changed. Aye. Oh, 1 hour trying to open a stinking door. Electronic locks, yeah? Never again. What hotel did you go to, by the way? Anyway, while you're busy there telling me that, day 2 happens. Day 2 had a somewhat rocky start, yeah? Like, they've told us at the venue, yeah? Because of the venue change, yeah? Everyone's unhappy on the first day, yeah? But they tell us at the venue, yeah? Because there's going to be more space and there's going to be more monitors. So me and Joey are pretty relieved because now we don't have to drag over one monitor. So our load has been significantly reduced. So we take out the wires from the first bag and put them into the other bags where they'll go. Like, unfortunately, my backpack can only hold so many wires. Yeah? And my backpack can only hold so many wires. So unfortunately, Joey takes quite a bit of the burden with the wires, you know? Yeah, so the first day comes, yeah, and we have to set up the venue, yeah. So the first thing we try to do, yeah, is get the game going, yeah. But the problem, there's 2 empty setups, like the screens are off and everything. Yeah, the screens are off, and we gotta get it. We think that they're pretty good. They're a pretty good place to, you know, get things set up, you know. So we try the first one. But the problem with the first one is, you know, there's no power for the console. I'll get some more jazzy music in a second, yeah? Yeah, something lounge-worthy, yeah? Best Western Epping Forest, huh? Funky stuff, I'll search that up. But the first setup that we go to doesn't have enough juice for the console. Not enough juice. So we gotta change out, so we go to the next setup, you know? Next setup. What's the next setup got? The next setup has a faulty, video lead. So we can't get any juice, video juice. So what we do is we string together the setup where you got juice for the console and the setup which has juice for the, what's it called? What's the name of it? HDMI leads. So we get a setup going. Then we're able to get some wires going. We get some wires together. I brought on foot, but we try to get some audio going for the setup as well. Get some audio going, and we have to plug that into the PS Triple. Unfortunately, I brought over a multi one. You know what's it called? One of those USB things that gives you more USB ports. I forget what they're called properly, but I'll remember it when I see it. Multi USB ports, USB hubs. That's what they are. I say that as I just spotted out the corner of my eye. So we had a USB hubs, and I mean everyone could play with their controllers here, and that setup was so smooth. Like at that point, I'd gotten like, and then I think when we're at the first setup, that's when I first see Blue Link. And then we find some other players as well. Some other more experienced VF players. Unfortunately, one of them could only make it for the Saturday, and then they had to go. No time for Sunday, however. Bit of a disappointment, but they were all fun opponents. I took out Blue Link more often in those casual games than I did in the tournament, obviously. Like I got blown up in the tournament, yeah, whatever. But the important thing was, yeah, when I'm introducing people to play the game, he can provide a lot more of the technical aspects of the game. Like I'm there giving people like, you know how we have that that 2 and 40 minute rundown of the game, yeah? It's my job effectively at that point to condense 2 hours 40 minutes into 5 minutes, just 5, like no longer than 5. Brevity is key. These people aren't gonna play your game if you're gonna spend hours talking to them about this game, yeah? It's not a good introduction. You need to introduce these people to the absolute basics quickly and efficiently. Nothing else will do. Take too long and they're already going back to what games they were playing. Too short and you forget some, and there's obviously something that you're missing them out on, yeah? Like, I was telling people about how to play the game, and then he's there able to give people a more accurate, well, not accurate, more detailed look at things, yeah? So when I was telling people how to, do throws, in the tutorial, I forgot to tell people how to break throws. But there's Blue Link there being the mad help that he is, telling people, yeah, this is how you can break throws easily. I was like, okay, I missed that out in the tutorial. I'll get it for the next guy that comes in, yeah? Yeah, so he was a great help with that. And then it's time for us to eat once again, yeah, because we gotta eat. So we pack up the setup and we go. Wait, before we went as well, yeah, we had some donuts, some Krispy Kreme donuts. Yeah, so that gave us a nice little selling point, yeah. It wasn't just any setup, it was the sweetest VF setup. It was the sweetest setup in the room. We got the sweet stuff. No one else has that, yeah. But, so we go to get some food, yeah. Eat food, come back. I'm glad to be able to help. I was glad you were there to help, man. You really helped me out a bunch. Like, you don't know how much I appreciate your help. Yeah, so we go there, eat food, come back. Our setup's been hijacked. Like we took down the setup, yeah, so we could like make sure that we didn't lose anything. But when we come back, some Persona 4 players have arrived, some Audimax players have arrived, and they've stolen our setup. Unfortunately, we go right opposite them, and there's our setup, right there and then. We have a setup right there. No problem. It's just setting up in a different venue. We didn't ask them to leave or whatever. We just took another empty setup and we planted our asses there. And that second venue, I think, was the better venue. By the way, got that RPC games at 110. Okay, thank you very much, AFL. That's some actually pretty good news. We got that RPCS3 set up for VF5 games that's up to 110 frames per second. So it seems like it might be easy to run and play on Parsec or just for labbing on PC. That's actually pretty damn good. Like, if you can package that up for us and put it in the Virtua Revival server, or just tell me, like, quickly, like, do that. I'll get to that the moment I stop talking about Revo, you know? The moment I start talking about Revo, that's where I'm gonna go. So, at this venue, at this second location, yeah, I come across, like, there's one person there who I was talking to, yeah? And that's a Blue Link was talking to as well, yeah? What's it called? Got to them, yeah? He comes over. First of all, when he starts looking at the game, he doesn't want anything to do with it. He's not a fan of 3D fighters. But after a bit of sweet talk, you know, after talking him around to it, he gives it a try. Sure, I'll probably get it to you tomorrow because it's late and all. No problem. No problem. Just please do, because VF on PC really needs this help. And if we can get it to the people as quickly and as efficiently as possible, that's better for everyone. But yeah, this one guy is talking about VF, yeah? He doesn't like 3D fighters at the base level. And that's fair enough, yeah? Doesn't like 3D fighters, but we convinced him to have a talk down, yeah? I run through the basics, and with my guy on my side, Blue Link, we're able to, get him up to speed with at least starting to play the game, yeah? Because that's what we can do. We can't teach people 24 hours all the time, yeah? So we get him to learn. And he greatly appreciates the tutorial. And then after a few games, he's enjoying himself. I know AFL sat down with him and played with him as well. That was great. Thank you, AFL. You helped a lot. Yeah, but he didn't want anything to do with it. And then he sat down, and then afterwards, after he had his fill with the game, you know, he told me, I know he told me, I don't know if he told Blue Link, that he just wanted to give the game a go. He wanted to actually go home and buy it. Like, he said it's because I sold it like no tomorrow, which makes me think I should, what's it called? It makes me think I should, you know, actually go for a job. Maybe I should try getting a job. Go for a job with the Sega guys, because the Sega people seem incapable of selling their game. But for some reason, according to that guy, I was really good at selling it. Like, with me and Blue Link at each other's side, yeah, we were able to not only to help this guy, but to help this guy start to get ahead as well. Hang on, that's a bit more of a rock song. Yeah, we'll slow things down again. Send your resume to Sega. I don't know, man. That'd be like, what would they do? This guy likes VF. What do you mean, guy like VF? He should like Yakuza and Sonic just like everyone else. You don't understand. He's good at selling. Kill him! If he can't live, then we don't have to make a new VF. You okay? And then I'll be killed. I'll be killed by the Sega cops. I'll be killed by the Sega cops. They don't want to make a new VF. And because I'm good at selling it, they'll kill me so everyone forgets about Virtua Fighter sooner or later. Big oof. I don't want to die. I don't want to die to the Virtua cops. I can't die to them just yet. I don't want them to kill me. That's a pretty good picture. I'm so good at selling games, I could sell Sonic Forces. Boom, hired. Maybe, yeah, but I'll think about it another time. Yeah. But he went over there, and then I played remember when they said that we'd be able to have a tournament? That's when they said we'd be able to host a tournament, and that they'd be able to stream it probably. So when I heard that, it was a case of gathering people who were potentially interested in to play the game for the tournament. That's when it started. It started on Saturday. Started going around asking for people who wanted to try out the game at the tournament, yeah? Then after that, what's it called? After that, it's a very uneventful, was it uneventful? I think it was. Yeah, very uneventful day. After that. Like, got the game, packed up, left, went home, no problem. Don't you mean the Virtua cops? Yeah, man, the Virtua cops. They're gonna kill me for advertising VF so well, for reminding the people. It's like, what's it called? VF has gone down the memory hole for Sega. And anyone who mentions Virtua Fighter is like, what's it called? One of those who is fit to become an unperson, you know? Nobody's supposed to know. Send that guy to room 101. Not even a labor camp. Just send him to room 101. And straight up, just remove me from the gene pool. Yeah. I think it was quite uneventful coming home that day. And then after that, it was Sunday. Sunday's the big day. Because they said we were gonna have a stream, I thought for a moment about not bringing the laptop and the other stuff, because they said we'd have a stream, or we could have a stream there. They said we could, so for a moment I thought about not bringing the laptop and the stream stuff. You know, I thought about it, but then I said, just in case, you know, they might not be able to do everything. So I dragged over the laptop, and I dragged over the capture card and all that stuff, and the splitter. So they said we could have a stream. We see the stream setup. We see the stream setup there. We see a setup. We start tinkering and trying to get VF running on it, but unfortunately, we have to wait for a Unist FT10 to happen. A Unist FT10 to happen before that happens, yeah? So, near that place, just so we could keep an eye on it, you know? We set up the setup next to it, yeah? And then, after a bit, remember that spare PS3 we took? We're able to get that set up, and we have 2 VF setups. Like, I'm running around the place, talking to everyone to see if we can get anyone interested in this VF side tournament. And what's it called? Eventually, we find, like, a few people around the day. Then, what's it called? While I'm trying to get people for the tournament, I'm trying to see if there will actually be a stream, yeah? Because them Unist guys took a real long time coming up, you know? So then, we asked guys, there's a lot of asking going around, and there's a lot of things to keep in track of the head at that point. It's a bit of a mess for me, unfortunately, but somehow we got 7 people there. We got eventually 7 people. A real long time. Yeah, we're not even, like, let's put it this way, yeah? We were, well, when did we start going for it, yeah? What was on the finals day of Revo? What was on the finals day? Anybody got the schedule for that? Anybody a schedule? You know? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Does anybody... I don't know if I have a schedule anywhere for it, unfortunately. So I can't really say when it begun. But all I know is that all of Guilty Gear happened that day before we got a definitive answer of whether or not we'd be able to get a stream or not. And the answer was no. Yeah. So that's a long time running about trying to get things confirmed. Like, the Unist guys had their quote-unquote FT10, which was somebody wins once or somebody wins 10 times and that's it, you know? Yeah. And when I said about the FT10 was on the beginning of extra top 8 and they only played the FT10 when it was already BB tag top 5. Thanks for the information there. So that after they finished with the FT10, we asked them if we can use the setup just to make sure. Because they said we could stream. But then, before then, they were saying we might not be able to stream, we might be able to stream. Like, there was conflicting messages. Then, what's it called? After that, it was a case of, we got the firm answer. No, we wouldn't be able to stream. We asked if we could use their setup so we could record our footage. They said no. We couldn't do that because they were going to start packing up the setup. Like, I know one of the guys, remember the guy in the footage that I was telling you about? The Revo guy in the footage with his little Echo Fox hat? He tried to help us a lot. Like, everyone tried to, like, help us, but eventually it was a case of we weren't able to stream because when they did stream the Unist FT10, the stream was so awful looking. It wasn't even worth streaming. So then it was a case of we're gonna have to quickly jury. When I got that hard answer, I set up the stream. There we go. I set up all the stuff we needed to. Saber Wolf, one of the Pokken guys, and a good friend of yours. I tell that guy, I said thanks. I was running wild video, dude. Running and Roddy, huh? What's going on, yeah? Sips Monster. Yeah, man, that's some tournament winner with his prize. He's sipping his Monster. Yeah, he also got a Muller Corner as well. one of the nice ones too. How was that? Don't forget to tell me how all that stuff tasted, you know? Wouldn't want to have given you like a rat poison or something, you know? Let us know how it was. So yeah. So we start setting the stuff up, yeah? VF. That's a good game. That's a good stream. But yeah, so we got the hard answer. There's no stream and we're not able to use their setup. They're gonna pack up their setup now because the streams are garbage. So but it was okay, I guess. It was okay. Okay, fair enough, yeah? But hey, you went home as a tournament winner and you won a prize, yeah? Woo! That's great. Not everyone can say that. Like, at least you're able to get you a prize. As in, I didn't know what I was going to get you a prize. Like, I didn't know. So I just improv'd and there was a can of Monster. I got a couple of them. Like, I drew. Yeah, one of them I drank on the stream. Yeah, we saw that. Had a good sip together, huh? Yeah. And so, we set up the setup, yeah? But unfortunately, we're using some of the Pokken setups. And the Pokken setups, you know, we can't use when we're ready to start the tournament. Like, we're looking at, like, we're in the middle of BB Tag. And then we're ready to start the tournament, yeah? We have a quick look. And it's like, we gotta get the, alright, we've got the answer. It's time to get going immediately. No delay. But then there is a delay. Because then we're told by the guys, as we're gonna begin our little tournament, that Nintendo wants the monitors back. The monitors that they supplied for the Pokken setups. And they're different monitors to boot as well. So it's the case of, alright, we gotta actually pack this stuff up now. And we gotta move over. We gotta move over to another setup. Which is a real bummer. Because I just finished setting up everything. So then we pick up all the stuff. Nothing's left behind. Scoot on over there. And what's it called? Like, we plunk it all down again. Yeah? Plunk it all down. Good times. Then we start setting it up, and the monitor doesn't work. It was a conspiracy from Nintendo against Sega. Revenge for the, what's it called? Mega Drive. The Genesis. Good revenge. So now we have to set up this new monitor, yeah? Like, unfortunately, like, but the big thing is we need at least a video lead. So we start plugging it in like it's the normal day, but there's no video. We change over the monitors, and there's no video. And I'm sweating bullets at this point because like we're so close to actually hosting the tournament. I was sweating so much. And then when it was like the monitors weren't working, it's like I took a big breather. I needed to like get outside, go refresh my head, yeah? But then as I'm going to get my breather, so I'm going to get it, I hear two words from the boy AFL. It works. Where is it, yeah? It's Revo 2018 BB Tag Finals. Yeah, BB Tag Top 8. I can't even find the YouTube link for BB Tag. Oh yeah, I can't even find it. I don't even know if they have one. Does anyone know if Revolution has a Twitter channel or something? As like a video? Like, let me know. I need to find this stuff. Oh, NGI events. You've got to have like a YouTube channel or something, yeah? Does anybody know where it is? Does anybody know where we can find it? I see a YouTube channel here. But I don't see any archives of any recent tournaments. Does anybody know if there's like a video archive of these games? Somebody let me know if you can find it, because I don't know where it is. Wait a minute, I can just check the Twitch video archives. Dun, 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 dun. What game is this here? Guilty Gear. What else is that here? There's BB Tag. Let me pause it. Let me see if I can get that point. Well, the last time I saw it was winners finals. Winners finals was the last time.
Pick up on that? Or
Where's winners finals? That was the last thing I
the
saw.
last game between these two, the loser will
Where's the? So what's this? Yeah.
go.
What is this game?
Their good tech is
Losers bracket.
version of the 16.
Did they do the winners side first and then the losers bracket?
User Aegis. I haven't tried Aegis in this game yet.
I mean,
Somebody let me know.
Spot to Arcribot.
Like, sorry about this moment. Yeah, I'm trying to find a moment.
doesn't go well with anyone. I
Well,
think.
it's should have one.
Yeah.
I think that was a bad choice.
That's
Like,
losers bracket.
one of the most super jump.
Yeah. Now
More losers, Japanese and losers for that game.
I actually think Mitsuru loses the zone.
really.
1, 2, 3, 6B. That is
Where's the winners side?
lovely stuff.
Winners semi.
How it can going to be. Whoa, close.
Okay, they're not active.
I think this might have been it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what he did before the change.
All right, there you go. Full conversion here from 9. Her corner damage is pretty good, but you do have to spend that meter there.
Yeah.
Here's the burst. Beacon missile trying to close the gap. That move's very good at closing the gap.
Yeah. Ooh, he didn't have to keep the pressure here. In back jump, if you would have tried to push block, you could have, a DP would have came out and would have got the.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to hear my yell at that point.
6C into the cross combo. This is what.
Oh, he whiffed.
Oh, that's unfortunate there. Emmy gets to pick up anyway. Shampoos and the cross up there, and he baited the burst. We couldn't follow up.
Ouch. He's gonna hate himself here.
I know that was a very big opportunity to land about 7K there, but he's gonna have another
Oh, here we
opportunity to
go.
do cross combo.
Okay. Nice block. Nice block.
I don't know where it is yet, but I'm not gonna bother you with that anymore. So I'm gonna put it here, and then someone could look through that and potentially clip it. Yeah. I'm gonna need somebody else there to potentially listen through it. But hang on, yeah. Let's get back on track, yeah. Because I got told it works. I turned around like whoosh. I saw that PS3 main menu on the screen. And I yelled, "It works," at the top of my lung. Like, you know when England won on the penalties, what's it called? And the whole nation went crazy during the World Cup. That was the same feeling I felt. It was too crazy. I couldn't stop myself. Like, I saw it, and like, we were so close, and it looked like it was so far away. But then it was like, it works. And then I ran like a maniac. Right to the front of the arena. Right to the front where everyone was. I just ran. I was like, it works! And never in my entire life, like, AFL was just there right now. AFL was just there at that point. He pulled through. I just had a little breather and it pulled through. I was so happy that it worked. I was so happy. We couldn't get audio, but there just was no time for audio. But I ran like a maniac. Like, when we realized that was the case, yeah, there was no delay. Then we started the tournament. Like, we had to make that overlay really quickly before the tournament began. We had the other setup before the tournament began, yeah. Yeah. We were near that. I don't know where that yell is, but you might actually hear it on the stream. Somebody look through it for me, please. I think it was a winner's game, I know that much. And it took place on the stage. What's it called? What stage was it? I don't know. Yeah. I'll look through it as well, yeah. But I yelled so loud. When we actually got the tournament running, it was smooth sailing, man. Right, we ended just before they started telling people to start calling it quits for their sets. You know, just before the actual thing ended, you know. We got a group photo with the guys, and it was like, whoosh. Then after all was said and done, me and Joey, we were on the way back to the place, and we played some of the best sets of Super Turbo that we ever played at a barcade near my place. We played some, well, it wasn't even Super Turbo, it was Hyper Street Fighter 2. We played some of the best games of that we've ever played. Like, and then after that, there was a quick run around because of some misplaced items, but everything made it home alright. Yeah, let's change the picture now. There we go. There we go. That's our picture. That was the group photo. There we go. There's your boy Poop. Blurry as everything, because who the hell takes high quality photos with a high quality camera? Then again, everyone else is blurry too. Where's our boy Blue Link? Can't see Blue Link. I know he was wearing a blue Adidas tracksuit. Wait, I think you had to go at that point. Wait, no. You didn't have to go because you had to play in grand finals. There he is. Just hanging around the back here. I think that's him. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. Yep, that's him. Groovy. Where's some of the other guys as well? Any other faces that we recognize here? Like, where's our boy Joey? Where's Joey? Did Joey get in here? I don't see him. I know he has long hair. There we go. I don't seem to see anyone else because it's a bit missing. Wait, no, I think that's AFL down there. The legend himself. Wow. Dun, dun, dun. There's Fat Sheep, a good friend. He also sat down and played some Virtua Fighter with us, yeah. This guy at the front here sat down and played some Virtua Fighter 2. Like, he was one of the main organizers, and he tried to help out as much as he could, yeah. Man, there's quite a few faces there. But I'm not sure where I can find Joey. I know how he looks. It's a distinctive appearance. Yeah, but for now, it just looks like I just can't find him. He has a distinctive hairstyle. I'm not too sure where he is though. But after this picture was taken, we had some of the best Super Turbo games ever. Then I had to see him go, man. I had to watch the sucker go by train. I'm not even gonna lie, yeah? That was one of the saddest moments, to watch that guy go. I put that guy through so much stress. I put Joey through so much trouble. But he pulled through. I've said stuff about like we've all had our jokes about AFL. Yeah. But he pulled through. Good times. When I say I thank all those who participated, yeah, it doesn't just mean I thank all those who participated in the tournament. I thank all those who even so much as tried the game out when we were there, yeah. Going in there, I had no idea if people playing Blaze Blue, what's this game over here, yeah? I don't even know what that game is. You got Blaze Blue, Cross Tag, Guilty Gear. Were you in the final Revo pick? Yeah, I was. I'm here. Yeah. There's me. I don't know if you're there. Yeah, he's next to me. Who's here? We were next to each other. And then there's Gorson. There's Gorson. There's, what's it, Blue Link. There's Gorson's mate. Like, that was such a good time. But Joey, like, it means a lot what you did, yeah? Not only did you help out with everything, you also participated in the tournament. Thank you so much. But as I was saying, yeah? I don't just mean thank you to those who just participated in the tournament. I mean thank you to those who just gave Virtua Fighter a try. I went in there like expecting nobody to participate at all. Like I had no idea if anybody was gonna sit down and play with us. We went in there utterly blind. Utterly blind. We were lucky to get a setup on the first day, and I was lucky to get through as many people as I could. I wish I could have stayed there so long, but I couldn't stay there forever. Wherever I go, I must support poverty, and VF5 at Reaver was pretty poverty. Yeah, it was. With all that jury rigging going on, yeah. Thank you so much for helping out at that last moment. Speaking of which, yeah? Oh, that F5 is refresh. That's what I did. Look at that, yeah? Gorson after the tournament, yeah? And weirdly enough, Virtual Fighter 5 ended up being a favorite of all the ones I tried. Like, there's us putting ourselves in the picture, yeah. But this stuff means more to me than any Monster Energy I could have won at the tournament. Like, I just went there to get people to try out Virtua Fighter. That was the main objective. The tournament was just the cherry on the top. Man. 3 days of slugging it out trying to get people to try this game. Gosh. I know we're not even mentioned by name here, but I don't care. I care that people tried the game. I care that people played it. Most of the time, this is a that's why we ran the stream in the first place. That's why I ran the stream. The Virtual Revival sessions. The black market streams. Is to get people to try the game. To get people playing it. If people see other people playing it, they'll more than likely play it. Virtua Fighter is my favorite fighting game, and I stopped playing at the time for not having people to play, so I really appreciate all the exposure you brought to the game. Thank you. But it's not all me, yeah? Remember, fighting games are a two-player game. At least 2 players. You stepped in and you gave me a hand, yeah? You had no obligation to do so, but you still stepped in and gave me a hand. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just thank you. Actually, my favorite video game genre is just fighting game. Just, if you need any help with your PS3, yeah? I'm sure someone over here will be willing to help you out. To at least finding simple solutions, yeah? Or if you're not bothered to try and fix it, we got PC solutions as well. You want to play VF 1, 2, 3, or 4 online, or whatever, we'll fix something up for you. Thank you so much. From the, like, I will try uninstalling and installing the game again. That always works. Like, when the thing is, when you start the game, when somebody sits down for the first time to try it, then more people want to try it. Then more. So everyone who participated, whether or not they thought they were helping or not, they all lent a hand in the end. This is why I always thank the participants as much as I do, you know, everyone else. The people that watch it. People that watch it, yeah? You make this worthwhile. It's like, it makes it, Jesus. Like, it means a lot when everyone watches, yeah, because more people see it, then more people can say, you go to these guys, you want to play Virtua Fighter, the more people play Virtua Fighter, then everyone's having a blast. Everyone's having a blast. I'll see if I can get something a bit nicer and quieter. Yeah. Yeah, that's alright. But whenever you come in and watch, you follow, you donate, you subscribe, whatever, yeah. If you got Twitch Prime, you can subscribe it, yeah. It all means a lot. Your donations and your subscriptions go towards all the transporting fees and the purchasing of stuff so that we could get to the next venue. I've said on the server, yeah? I've said it on the server. You go to these events, you bring the game there, people will want to give it a try, yeah? I put my money where my mouth was, and I went there. I got people to play. Like, we got people, these people play anime fighters, not 3D fighters. But we somehow managed to get a top 8 there. A top 8 of people who had previously had no intention of coming to this event to play Virtua Fighter. But yet, even the guys who were part of the tournament, even though we were having all these problems setting it up, yeah, we had so little time. We had to go to a single elimination rather than a double elimination, yeah. All those problems, and they still stuck with us. Everyone was a part of the tournament. Everyone wanted to do something to help to make this tournament happen, yeah? These guys, they had no obligation to stay. I wasn't holding a knife. I wasn't holding them at knife point. No obligation. And I also got to thank the Revo staff, yeah? I know that we had a bit of a miscommunication problem, yeah? But you let us at the event. You let us have the event. And you let us be there, you know? If you didn't let us be there, we wouldn't have had the tournament, you know? It would have, like, none of this would have happened without Revo being there. Like, sure, we might not have had the stream. We might not have had, you know, we might have had some problems with the setups. But without them, there'd have been nothing like this. We'd have never done this. The participant was so understanding at all times. The community was amazing. Like, yeah, it was my first international event too. Was nicely surprised. Thanks for coming. It is what it is, yeah. Like, I'm gonna get choked up if I keep thanking everyone, yeah. Across all 3 days, like I know, like, man, at this point I gotta thank myself for something, yeah. I gotta put myself into the picture, but I can't do that because this event isn't just me; it's everyone else as well. People that were there, the guy who gave the pop bonus, yeah, funny joke and all that, yeah, but it certainly helped. Like, yeah, once that yogurt, you know, it was pretty all right. You got a free snack, yeah, yeah, good prize. Like that kind of monster energy really did sway a lot of people into joining the tournament. Fun times. You thank yourself too. You're the one that did the most on the event, yeah. Yeah, I can do so much. Yeah, I guess I gotta thank myself. You brought the monitors, the video games, the cables. I hyped the game up. I brought the laptop, the commentary. I did a lot of stuff, yeah. And I guess I should thank myself for that. But it feels wrong to thank yourself. You're making Virtua Revival what it is, yeah. I guess I am. Like, we've come up. Like, it's almost been a year. Like, what's it called? November, December. When it reaches December, it's been a year. A year of streaming and playing VF. We can thank you, the man, yeah. Your thanks mean a lot. Every night. Your thanks mean a lot to me. Thanks for doing everything, yeah. And thank everyone for participating. Yeah, I'm getting choked up right now, yeah. Yeah. Like, you don't have to thank me with your wallet or whatever. You don't have to subscribe. As long as you're here watching and stuff, you can just follow and I'm happy. You can just watch and I'm happy. You can just talk with me on the stream and I'm happy, you know? As long as it's like people see VF and they know it's not dead, yeah? We stream every week across 2 platforms. We've streamed on PC as well in the past. Like, we have all of the resources in the server for playing Virtua Fighter. Like, I've criticized the old VF community for keeping to themselves, yeah? But yeah, and now I've put my money where my mouth is by actually going to one of these proper events and doing all that stuff, yeah. But if I can do it, you can too. Everyone can do it. It's not just me, yeah. If you think it would be good down to bring it down for at least some casual games, you don't have to go in there expecting a huge tournament like what we ended up doing, yeah. Like you get the tournament, yeah. Whatever, yeah. As long as people are there playing the game. Like we introduced new people. Like with that one guy who didn't want anything to do with it. It really could be your new favorite. Like Gorson, he came second place in the tournament. But look at that, it's one of his favorites, yeah? This is what it's all about. It's not about, what's it called? Winning or losing the prize, the stream, the money or whatever that comes with streaming sometimes, yeah. It's about just getting VF into it's about just letting people know that VF is still there. We're still playing it. It's not dead. It's far from dead. As long as I'm alive, it's not dead. You know? I feel so relieved to see people that still care about playing and promoting the game than winning. Nowadays, everyone talks about esports money, blah blah blah, and everyone forgets that we started playing those damn games to have fun and hang out. Yeah. Like, I guess it's nice to have the money and fame, but you know, yeah, esports is money, but poverty is hard. There was one guy when it was like, I hate to bring up memes and whatever, yeah. But one guy when he was talking about the dude who was spooked, yeah. The dude who was spooked about making the first Bowser comic, yeah. There was that one Japanese person. Should I say Jap? Well, it's English. Whatever, yeah. We English just good enough for short. But again, yeah, whatever. Racial connotations, who cares? We don't care about that anymore. It's VF. Care about Virtua Fighter. That guy said, you made the road and we came running, yeah? Like, a road is nothing unless there's cars driving on it. Like, as much as it's all nice and well that I made the road, yeah? I'm glad everyone coming on it. I'm so glad. Like, I don't know what else to say at this point. Besides the usual sign off, yeah. Thank you all for watching. And I thank you all for participating. And I hope to see you again on Saturday. This isn't like normal, yeah? We're not saying we'll see you next week. I'm saying you'll see you on Saturday. But we'll have another Virtua Fighter stream. We have Virtua Fighter 5 on PS3 on stream. I noticed a few guys just picked up the game since then, yeah? Yeah. Oh, Poop Hysteria, so cute. Alright. Like, it's just, like, from all of that strife and struggle that we had to get this thing working, yeah? Like, I'm glad it's all come together. Like, now that we all know what I look like, yeah? I guess it's about time to put a face cam on these videos, yeah? I guess everyone would like that now. Unless, you know, people say no, in which case, you know, whatever. But I'm glad it all came to something, you know? We've come a long way since, what's it called, when it was just, like, I remember when the server was just a bunch of, like, about 30 of us Europeans together. No face cam. Metal Gear poop. Solid poop. Oh god, that's worse. Can't do solid poop, liquid poop, solidus poop stroke. If you have a face cam poo poo, I want to play Jeffrey. I'll still see as the guy with the Alex Fahey profile picture. I guess, yeah. I guess nobody else sports it like how I do, huh? But, man. It was a long, hard slog to get that game working. I mean, it just came from, like, we didn't even know we were going to get a tournament at first. It was just Virtua Fighter at that point. That's what we cared about at first. But then, like, it all just ballooned from there. I tried so hard to get things working. And everyone else, yeah, thank you for hanging on in there when things got really dark. Like, if there was one song that encapsulates this whole event, it's Dare. You know, the song Dare. What's it called? Yeah. By Stan Bush. I'd play it, but I'd be done in by, what's it called? You know. I'd be done in by the copyright police. So, I'll leave it in the stream chat for you to play for yourself. And now this time I'm going to end it properly, yeah? Now, I thank you all for watching. And I thank you all for participating. And I hope to see you, and maybe a few new faces, next time on the Virtua Revival stream. Adios, amigos. I'll see you guys later. See you around, pals.